from The Daily Glamour, and I'm going to start a new thing on my YouTube channel, which is going to be a series of basics videos or kind of advice or just kind of brand recommendations that I can give for you. So today's video is going to be all about nails. Now, I'm not a big nail person, meaning I don't grow my nails out long. I don't go to the salon and get them manicured because I chip them really fast and I'm just kind of really rough on my hand. Every couple of days I'm changing out the color or whatever's on it. I do love nail polish though, and I always have, you know, some fun color. Today I've got a purple that was in my Julep box that I just got. So for those people out there who aren't big nail gurus and don't know everything there is to know about nails and don't have those perfectly manicured fingers, this may be a good video for you because I'm probably going to be right up your alley with product recommendations and things. So the first thing I want to do is talk about one of my favorite things with nails, which is my Julep box that I get every month. This is what I got on this month's box. This is a monthly subscription and you sign up through Julep. It's called a Julep Maven program. Before you sign up, I would recommend, and I'll look for you guys and put it in the box below if there are any coupon codes, because when I started Julep a while back, I got my first month for a penny. That was shipping, everything, just 1 penny came out of my debit card, and I got, I think, 3 nail polishes maybe, and a product, another kind of product, maybe like a hand scrub or something. So other brands that I use, I wanted to kind of go in price point. So Julep's probably the most expensive. My other favorite kind of $8 price point nail polish is Zoya, and I only see these at Ulta. I don't really shop at Sephora, so they may have them there too, but I actually got 3 of these online. They had a little sale or like a promotion a while back, and you could get 3 nail polishes for free, and you just had to pay the shipping and handling, which I think was like, I don't know, $10. So usually if 3 of them were $8, $24, $10, I got them for $14 off, which was a really good deal. I love the shape of the bottle. They have some really fun colors, so check them out if you can. Okay, so now on to cheaper ones. Hard candy, and this is only sold at Walmart, I believe. I really like these bottles too. They kind of remind me of the Julep bottles, except they're circular. And I went and got one of these layered glitter, I guess you would call it. And these are about $4. There's a ton of colors, ton of different finishes. The only negative is that you have to go to Walmart. And I loathe Walmart. So I really had to gather some strength to go in there and get this. But they did have quite a bit to choose from, and some other products that I've heard are really good. So I would recommend those. Milani is probably one of my favorites. I don't have a ton by them, but what I do have is awesome, and this one is actually one of my very favorites. It's called Pink Flare, and it's a really shimmery glitter. It has like iridescent, like holographic glitter specks in it, and I like it because it's really versatile. I can wear it by itself, I can wear it over a light pink, a dark pink, a purple, and it really kind of shifts and changes because it's a pink, but it has a lot of a purple tone to it, so I can get a lot of wear out of this, and I wear it a lot. So I've actually, this is my second one I bought because I ended up giving my first one to someone that really liked it. So those are about $4 or $5. You can get them at Target. Yes, is where I usually find them. The last one I want to talk about as far as brands is Sinful Nails, and I buy these a lot. I have an addiction actually. Every time I go to Walgreens or CVS, I pick one of these or 2 of these up because they're usually $1.50. And these are 2 of my favorites out of my Sinful colors. This one's called Cinderella, and it's this really light blue, kind of an icy blue, and it has shimmer in it, but it's kind of almost like a pink iridescent shimmer, and it's really subtle, but it's so pretty, and this is absolutely one of my favorites. And then this one is so fun, and it's really versatile. I use it over tons of different colors. It's called Green Ocean, and it's kind of clear, and it has shimmer, but also like tiny pieces of cellophane cut up, so it's kind of iridescent. And I've worn this over a dark green, over a mint, over a light green, over a black. Really, you can almost wear it over any color because although it looks pretty green in the bottle, when you paint it on, it's very sheer. So these were $1.50 a piece, and like I said, they wear, to me, in my opinion, my not so professional opinion about nails, as long as one of my expensive nail polishes. So I love the Sinful Nails colors. Okay, so let's talk about top coats and base coats. I know people have problems a lot of times with glitter nail polishes. I know that I'm usually cursing when I get ready to take them off because they are a bitch to get off. I mean, you just feel like you're going through 1,000 cotton balls trying to get the damn things off your fingers. But what I usually do when I'm going to wear glitter is I'll put a bonder, or this rubberized bonder by Orly, under it. Other brands make these things too. But it basically puts a base coat on, and a few days after I've worn the glitter, I can just peel the whole thing off. And it saves me from having to do any nail polish remover to get the glitter off, which is a godsend. I know that some people do the foil method, which is to put the cotton ball on your finger and wrap it in foil, but oh my lord, I don't have like 10 minutes to sit around with foil on my fingertips. So I usually just put this under it, and then I can peel it off when I get ready to. I know that's probably horrible for your nails, but I do it anyway. So top coats. I have to use a quick dry top coat because I just can't sit still long enough, and I don't have any kind of thing to dry them, like a little light or whatever. So I have two that I use. This one you can buy at Sally Beauty. It's called Diamond Dry, and it works pretty fast, and it has a pretty shiny finish. That's probably my second favorite. My first favorite is Sechi, and I get that at this one's, I think this one's about $8 or $9, maybe a little bit less. And this one's definitely about $8. However, every once in a while they'll be on sale at Ulta for like $5.99. So I snag up a couple when I see that because I go through them really fast. This one I think is better because a lot of top dry coats will dry like the top of your nail, but then if you a few minutes later go to do something and you hit it, it will dent and the underneath it will still be wet. But I feel like this one kind of dries through it, and it works really fast. I really recommend this one. I used to work at Clinique, and all the girls that I worked with always had pretty nails, and their hands were always so dainty and lovely. But you know, I was in art school, so I was like sticking my hands and turpentine and all kinds of horrible things. So my hands just never look super girly. So I try to every once in a while, as often as I can, put product on them to help soften them. And one thing I have a problem with is like cuticles in the area around my fingernail. It gets really dry. So there's a couple of things that I do to put on my nail. The first one is that I keep this in my purse. It is called Badger Cuticle Care, and I got it at Whole Foods. You can see it's pretty much almost gone. I need to get a new one. What I like about it, I don't like anything that feels greasy or like heavy. I feel like weighted down when I have a really heavy cream on my hands. So this one's actually in, and when you rub it in, it has this slight lemony scent to it, which I really like, and it just kind of goes in and it goes away. It kind of moisturizes, and then you don't really feel anything on top of it. You know, I can still snap my fingers. It's not greasy like some other lotions and things. A lot of times at night before I go to bed, I actually put this on my cuticles. This was introduced to me years ago. My sister used to work for Mary Kay, and my mom would buy stuff through her. And although we don't really buy Mary Kay stuff anymore, the one thing I will always have on hand is this extra emollient night cream. And I know it's supposed to be used on your face, but holy crap, I use it everywhere, all the time, for everything. It's like my Windex. If you've seen My Big Fat Greek Wedding, it's my Windex. Or if you're my grandmother, her Camp Fofanique, because she uses it on everything. When I do my nails, I'll put at night before I go to sleep just a good amount of this on. Now it's pretty greasy, so I don't do it during the day usually, but before I go to bed I'll put it on, and the next morning I wake up and I don't have those little like dry uneven areas around my nails. This stuff is super uber thick. You can kind of see it squeezing out there. So you can see why it's so emollient. I also have a little plastic container, kind of like what your eyeshadows come in, like this. And I squeeze some of that out into one, and I carry that in my purse too, just in case I need it. So I love this stuff. It's not very expensive, and you can order it online or from a Mary Kay person if you have one. So if you guys are looking for some products, I hope some of these will help you. I know I'm not the nail expert, but I do, have a few that I really like. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.